Hello, I'm Katie Swindler, author of Life and Death Design. I'm going to read you an excerpt today from Chapter 3, Intuitive Assessment. The subtitle of this section is called Pattern's Role in the Formation of Intuition. Intuition is built through lived experiences. From birth, your survival mind has been logging everything in your environment, categorizing objects and people, cataloging threats and assets, and linking behaviors to patterns of cause and effect. When you enter a new situation, you instantly start the subconscious process of comparing what you see in front of you to patterns you've observed in the past. When you get a match, you apply whatever technique you used to survive the last time as a model to guide your behavior. Whenever a user interacts with any kind of interface, physical or digital, they are adding to their mental library of interface patterns. Over the course of their lifetime, that library gets larger and larger. But unlike a physical library that takes more time to search the more books it contains, a mental library actually works faster as it grows. That's because the human brain arranges information via associations and similarities. So the more similar the interface is to a known pattern, the faster the subconscious makes the match. When a perfect or near perfect match exists in the mental library, the understanding of how to use the interface springs instantaneously to mind with no conscious mental effort and no uncertainty. As Gary Klein puts it, the accumulation of experience does not weigh people down, it lightens them up. When your design interface matches an interface that people have used before, users will start to call your design intuitive, even though it is their own carefully accumulated intuition that does all the work. Let's look at an example. This one's called Inherent Meaning from Metaphor. Metaphor can be a powerful aid when designing an intuitive interface for an unfamiliar product. Even though electric vehicles could be charged from plugs located on nearly any part of the vehicle, putting the charging port in the same spot that the fuel tank has been on gas-powered cars leverages decades of muscle memory and helps the new system feel immediately intuitive. In this figure, you can see that even the design of the charging station mimics a gas pump, down to the shape of the cord handle. Just as skeuomorphic design, digital interfaces that mimic the look of the physical objects that they are replacing, fell out of favor as smartphones were adopted by the masses, you can expect to see such a literal transference of the fueling metaphor fade over time as well. In the meantime, it is a great shortcut to usability for early adopters. Thank you. That was an excerpt from Life and Death Design by me, Katie Swindler.